greatest nemesis. Welcome back to Life is Strange Before the Storm Remastered. Saying that every time is gonna get old fast.
This makes being high sound like a bad thing.
Arcadia made fire danger rating today. Low, high, very high, severe, extreme, catastrophic.
Evan's work is actually pretty good. I'd never tell him that, of course.
I mean, he is genuinely talented. The Dangers of Forest Fires by Evan Harris. So yeah. Let's go talk to our next new characters. Not the last new characters introduced in this game, but these two are fairly major.
Steph Gingrich and Mikey North, Blackwell's premier indoor kids. Steph has created something of a business selling pirated DVDs to other students.
Good for her.
If I had known the Celestial Avenger was bloodied, I would have totally given him my potion.
It was a skill challenge. Potion wouldn't have worked.
Skill challenge?
It's part of the tabletop game we play.
You wouldn't understand.
Dude, don't be a dick. Anyway, yeah. So, these two. Steph Gingrich is voiced by Katie Bentz. Mikey North is voiced by Dylan Winfrey. Quick note on Steph Gingrich. She is a romance option. She ends up becoming sort of she's pretty popular in this game. People really liked her design, her personality. She really clicked with with players. So when Deck 9 made Life is Strange True Colors, they brought her over as a romance option. I do not believe that Chloe and Max would have played them.
Give me a break, nerds. I've heard of tabletop games.
Cool.
Got my DVD?
One Blade Runner, director's cut coming right up.
Sweet. $5, right?
Keep it. I'm just glad someone here appreciates the classics. You even asked for the director's cut, which took out the shitty voiceover and replaced it with a sweet dream sequence.
Dream life over real life. That's my motto.
Right on.
Hey, do you know if Rachel's a gamer?
Rachel Amber? You're asking me?
Didn't you two go out last night, or was it just like a friend thing?
Why do you want to know?
Steph has a crush.
Chloe, you should join our game.
That's fair.
Yeah. I don't have 50 hours right now. Thanks, though.
We're at the end of the campaign, so it'll only take, like, 20 minutes. What else have you got to do before class?
Yeah, so we are going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons. Or it's, I mean, it's not called Dungeons and Dragons, it's Dungeons and Dragons. They don't use the name, but it's Dungeons and Dragons. And yes, Chloe, or Steph is, in fact, a lesbian. As far as Blackwell students go, Elliot Hampton is pretty not terrible. He hangs out with some of the douchers sometimes, but I get the sense that he's mostly alone with. Like this chick. So, similar to my class schedule, Elliot and I have history, but no chemistry or drama. We hooked up a few times shortly after Dad died, but there wasn't really much to it. I think I was just bored. Or maybe a little lonely. Weird, I know. I don't always get where Elliot's coming from. He's constantly asking to do stuff with me, which is nice, but I'm not sure we have that much in common anymore. Sometimes when we talk, it seems almost like he's studying me. I can't tell if he actually wants to be friends or just get in my pants. I guess I should be flattered either way, but I'm also not sure how much I care. Sorry, Elliot. So, this indications are that Rachel is, or that Chloe is maybe bisexual, but that she does lean more towards women. Because she was absolutely in love with Rachel Lamb. And, based on your choices in the first game, it can become clear as well that she's very much in love with Max. Hard to say if she's lesbian or bisexual, but it is clear either way that she does lean more towards women, and hasn't realized that yet. She just hasn't realized yet that she is attracted to women, or at least more attracted to women than men. Elliot, nice guy, but not great at reading signals, is what it seems like. He's taking it very seriously. Like, he clearly thinks that they have something serious, and Chloe really doesn't. Has kissed girls, has not kissed ever. Aww. I can never decide if Steph is the coolest or nerdiest person in all of Blackwell. Maybe both? She's definitely queen of the indoor kids, with all of their weird role-playing games and sci-fi shit. I guess her dad is a video editor. She makes some sweet cash by selling bootleg DVDs. Don't knock the hustle. And I'm pretty sure Steph does all the backstage technical work for the school plays, which checks out. Another thing about Steph, she's into girls, and she doesn't give a shit what anyone else thinks about it. Which, good on her. Good on her for, not caring if people judge her. Mikey North is the captain of Steph's fan club, and the two of them can be huddled around tables rolling 20-sided dice whenever they have the chance. If life were one of those 80s movies Dad used to watch, Mikey would be the nerd that the jocks give wedgies to. In the real world, if someone messed with Mikey, they'd be in deep shit. Mikey's older brother is Drew North, Blackwell's alpha jock. 6th level flaming gauntlet of awesomeness. The truth is, Mikey is one of the few genuinely nice people in this place. Although every once in a while he says something that reveals a darker outlook on life. No idea where he gets it from. Maybe Star Trek? Maybe being a black nerd? I mean... Being a nerd in high school? Being a nerd in a elitist high school that places a fairly strong focus on athletics? Not very easy, I'd imagine. Being black in general in the US, especially in the Northwest, being black in the Northwestern United States, not easy, I would imagine. Being a black nerd in a Northwestern private school that has a fairly strong focus on its athletic program. Probably not very easy. So, yeah. I do like that they just, like, right off the bat, like, Steph is into girls. She's like, just right off the bat, like, one of the first things you learn about Steph. Lesbian! Anyway, yeah, like I said, Steph does, end up in, True Colors. So she moves out of Arcadia Bay before the storm. She's obviously out of Arcadia Bay well before the storm hits, given that she doesn't even appear in the first game. She ends up in a different small town where she is one of the love interests, one of the romantic interests, and major characters in that game. Mikey is also known to have survived, to still be alive, either to have survived the storm or not been present. I'm guessing probably not present in Blackwell or in Arcadia Bay. I think it's pretty strongly implied that he wasn't in Arcadia Bay when the storm hit. He shows up in the Wavelengths Wavelengths DLC for True Colors. So. Anyway. Yes, we are playing D&D.
Oh, what the hell? Game on, nerds.
We are playing D&D.
Here's a character sheet. You are an elf barbarian.
Yeah, I'm owning it.
Nice. I could totally see myself as an elf barbarian.
I know, I'm good. Alright, let's get started. You are both famous heroes.
It is, I would assume, a fairly uncommon combination. But the fact that she has a character sheet ready for it... Max. Yeah, I'll get to this.
In the kingdom of Avernon, a once peaceful land, now laid to waste by the bloodthirsty raiders of the Black Well. Alone, you have fought your way through the raider camps, seeking their warlord leader, Durgaron, the Unscarred. As you enter the final camp, bloodied and weary, you see your fellow hero approaching from the opposite direction.
I raise my staff to you in greeting. I am Elamon, Wizard of the Third Circle, foremost advisor to King Tiberius, and sworn defender of Avernon.
Introduce your character.
Yeah, okay. I'm an elf barbarian named,
So yeah, apparently she also has a figurine for an elf barbarian. Anyway. This one is actually a very cool bit. Like, I'll just say this. This is actually like I really like this bit of smart, the name Calamastia is. Calamastia actually means beautiful breasts.
Calamastia.
Super into it.
Not bad.
The two heroes.
Hold on. Elamon narrows his eyes at the elf in front of him and says, I am here to defeat Durgaron, the Unscarred. In the name of King Tiberius, what makes you think you are worthy to fight alongside me?
I once stabbed a guy in the chest with a sword, and it went all the way through and killed the guy behind him, too. True story.
I mean,
You stand at a three-way cross.
I mean, it fits a barbarian, right? That is absolutely a barbarian story. Like, that is the most barbarian story I can think of, maybe?
To your left, the raiders' training ground. To your right, their prison camp. Straight ahead, an enormous, ostentatious tent that could only belong to Durgaron, the Unscarred. Which way do you go?
Straight ahead, right? We're supposed to kill the dude.
Elamon frowns. The raiders could have some good loot at the training ground, and surely it is our duty to free all those prisoners.
Your choice, newbie. Where do you wish to go?
I mean, gotta get that booty.
Loot sounds good. Let's go to the training ground.
Sweet.
Upon arriving at the training ground, you are spotted by a heavy-set orc who immediately shouts and points. There are a dozen raiders on the training field, all of whom raise their weapons and charge.
Okay. So what do we do?
I cast Urgel's Acid Blast.
Overkill?
Bam!
You conjure up a wave of acid that washes over the charging orcs. Every raider suddenly starts screaming and writhing in pain. There's a sweet and sour kind of smell as the flesh melts off their bones like warm candle wax.
Holy shit.
You see why I haven't really needed a partner?
The heavy-set orc sergeant still remains. He runs at you, swinging a massive warhammer.
All yours.
Yeah, one of these, I think only one of these actually works. But I love Steph is so good as a storyteller. The sweet and sour smell as the flesh melts like candle wax. That's so good. That is so evocative. Anyway, yes. Wrong choices, you'll roll badly.
I do a pommel strike. I strike his pommel hard. What did I say?
A pommel is the end of a sword handle. Pommel strike is where you hit the guy with it.
Ah, damn it. Okay, I do that.
Strike his pommel.
Except you're not wielding a sword, you're wielding an axe.
This sucks.
It's all right. Try using your...
You've delayed too long. The orc swings his warhammer at your head, barely missing. Your move.
I like that. I strike his pommel. I mean, call it a niche, call it a groin shot, call it a groin attack.
I knee him. Right in the orc balls.
Success. The orc clutches his groin, never to father children again.
Ouch.
Your turn again, Chloe.
Okay, let's end this. Fatal cleave.
You swing your great axe downward with both hands. The orc blinks, then splits open like a hot dog bun.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah! I'm awesome at this game.
It's going well.
What about the loot?
Well, as the training ground is now a roiling pit of acid, it's unlikely any loot survived.
Dang.
Yeah, good work, dude. Great work. Also, like a hot dog bun, damn. And the never to father children again. That's great. And yeah, you ruined my loot.
My character raises her axe. You'll pay for ruining all that loot, Elamon.
By my honor, I apologize. Here, take this potion as a gift.
Thanks, dude.
Is that a candy? Or is that an actual?
What's next?
Did he take? I think that was like a weird. Like I think that was supposed to be a potion thing. At first, I thought it was like just like one of those like wrapped candies, But no, I think it is a sort of a potion for like a figurine thing. Anyway,
Guess it's time to free some peeps. Let's go to the prison camp.
You behold a field of standing iron cages, each imprisoning a human villager, calling out for you to free them. Only a small, elderly dragonkin is keeping watch. He notices you, and in terror, runs into one of the few empty cages and locks himself in.
Poor little guy. What's a dragonkin?
Dragonkin are like little dragon people. They're assholes. I bet he has all the keys.
Oh, okay. Hey, shitface! Get out of there!
The dragonkin hops up and down, shaking his ring of keys at you. He shouts in a strange language. Whatever he's saying probably isn't flattering.
Got any useful spells in that robe of yours?
Nothing that wouldn't blow up the cage and everything in it.
tempt with bread. That's cute.
Intimidate. That's a skill I have. Can I do that? I want the little bastard to shit his pants.
You can try. What do you say?
Listen up, you little lizard.
Unfortunately, he doesn't speak common, which means he
I
can't.
cast communication on the dragonkin.
Shit. Really?
Now he can understand every word you say.
Time to work some real magic.
So this is called a skill challenge, where you try to use.
Oh, I know what this is. I grab the bars of the cage and lean in, nice and close.
He steps back, his scaly skin quivering in fear. What do you say?
I wiggle my hand. Hey, dragonkin guy. Want to become my meat puppet? How it works is I shove my arm up your ass into your head, and then I can control your mouth from the inside to say things.
He doesn't seem to like that idea.
Neither do I.
The dragonkin pleads with.
This is so over the top. I love Steph just being like, what the fuck is wrong? I love Steph and Mikey just being like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Chloe?
You. Please don't harm me, tall one. But I cannot give you key. Durgaron much taller and meaner than you.
You're short, I say. But I could fix that. I'll just cut off your head and wear it as a top hat. Then you'd be way taller.
Dragonkin cowers before you, looking left and right. He opens his jaws, and you think he's about to yell for help.
I interrupt his yell by shoving my axe into the cage, pinning his head to the bars without hurting him. Then I say the following.
This is going to be good.
Here's what's up. I'm going to carve the skin from your bones. Then I'm going to turn your skin into a little leather handbag that I'll shove your skinless body into so I can carry it around with me wherever I go. That way, the next time some asshat refuses to give me a key I want, I can pull your body out and show them what happens. How does that sound?
Wow.
That was nuts.
I'm going to give you a +10 bonus to charisma. Go ahead and roll. A small pool of urine collects under the elderly dragonkin as, hands trembling, it hands you the keys. Then it dies of fear.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Go team. Why don't you start unlocking the prisoners?
I'm on it.
As you free them, the prisoners run away from you in fear. What's next?
I love that I'm terrified. I love that I terrified the people I was trying to. This barbarian is hard. Steph has no idea what. Like, Steph and Mikey had no idea what to expect from me, clearly. Chloe goes hard. She's into this. Like, some of that is just... Like, some of the shit she said is unnecessary.
It's tent time.
You enter the tent to find Durgaron, warlord of the Raiders of the Black Well, sitting comfortably at his throne. He's a huge red-eyed minotaur, swathed in a fine black cloak, gripping a two-handed sword that's easily 6 feet long. His laughter bellows, "Wah ha 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 ha. Your lands and people are already mine. Your deeds here mean nothing. Your kingdom was weak. You are weak."
What an asshole.
I got this. I cast Zael's cataclysmic cone of fire.
The fire fizzles out on contact. Durgaron laughs again, holding up his right arm to show off his bracer of fire immunity.
Shit! All of my battle spells are fire-based.
Except for, Acid Blast, which someone used unnecessarily to show off for Chloe. Calamastia? What'll it be?
Yeah, that acid probably would have come in real handy right now. If nothing else, melt the bracer.
What's Wrathful Rush?
It's like a shoulder slam, an angry shoulder slam.
Okay, I do that.
You scream with wrathful rage, then charge. Durgaron is caught off guard, and he fails to dodge. You slam your shoulder into him, knocking him back and doing some damage.
Hell yeah.
Next,
Yep. Yeah, the giant Minotaur probably doesn't generally expect people to rush him. Yeah, he's giant Minotaur. He'll charge at people. They don't normally charge him. That's not how that works.
I want to punch that stupid man cow in the dick.
like, right in the dick?
Right in the dick.
Chloe, you punch a lot of dicks.
So?
You miss.
I mean, that's just. Well, if it works, I guess. But right in the dick.
Durgaron burst out laughing as you stumble past him.
Asshole.
He gores you in the side with a horn. 8 damage.
Ouch.
What do you do next?
Only thing I can do.
Holy shit! Annihilation Strike. That sounds boss as fuck.
1?
That's bad, right?
Not for me. As you take your first step, you trip on a rock, collapsing onto the ground in a clangy jumble of metal. Your axe swings wildly to the side. Mikey, roll a reflex save.
Oh no. 3.
Your axe strikes Elamon's leg. Legs. Plural. Severing both feet at the ankles.
I mean, yeah.
This game is awesome.
My feet?
Durgaron moves toward the crippled Elmon.
Oh, shit!
I told you this was my best boss.
You didn't tell me my character might die.
Durgaron approaches, stomping his bloody hooves. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
This is all my fault. Sort of. What should I do?
I mean, go with the Guardians of the Galaxy solution.
I don't know. Shit. I dance to distract him.
You dance?
To distract him.
I'm doomed.
16?
What?
What?
Your crappy, rhythmic dancing is weirdly mesmerizing to Durgaron. He pauses with his sword in midair for 10 seconds, buying Elmon time to crawl away. Okay. Durgaron has now turned his attention toward you.
Bring it.
He charges, thrusting madly with his great sword.
Shit!
Oh no.
Your attempt to dodge his thrust fails. Durgaron laughs as he impales you on his blade, lifting you high into the air.
Seriously?
I can't do anything with that stupid bracer. I'm sorry, Chloe.
Hey, I chopped your feet off. And we're even.
You feel your strength draining away as Durgaron lifts you higher into the air. It hurts like hell. What do?
I mean,
I bring my axe down onto his arm. The one with the fire bracer thingy.
Oh, brilliant.
You'll have to roll high to hit. You're almost dead.
20!
Fuck yes!
You bring your axe down in a wicked chop, severing his arm completely. His bracer of fire immunity clings to the ground.
I cast Gignomi's Fire Strike of Flame.
Oh, snap!
Lying on the ground, you conjure a flaming spear, which flies from your hands to spear Durgaron in the chest, incinerating him completely from the inside out.
Damn, Elamon.
Durgaron is defeated, but your wounds were too great. I'm afraid Calamastia is dead.
I actually feel sad right now.
Better to have died a hero than live as a coward.
That was fun.
Check out what I drew.
Mikey's got serious drawing skills.
it's so silly and fun. Like, it makes me want to play Dungeons and Dragons. Something I've never played. Played a little bit of like Vampire the Masquerade way back in the day. Not much. But yeah, you know. Somehow I don't think I'd have Chloe's creativity in something like that, but yeah. Steph's a good DM, although it does seem like she takes a little, maybe a little too much joy in making the player suffer, making the character suffer. You know, she was looking to kill Elamon, I think.
Glad you enjoyed it, Chloe.
Yeah, I'll adventure with you anytime.
We'll see. Thanks for the game, nerds. DVD, check. Next stop, chemistry class. Joy. It was fun nerding out with these two. Especially when I kicked that dude's ass at the end.
Even if you did miss the nut shot.
Thanks again for the game, Chloe.
Super fun. Next time, will be even better.
Kind of a shame that I missed with the nut shot. Not nut shot. Kind of a shame that I missed punching him right in the dick.
If I'm late to class, that's just one more excuse for Mom to sick David on me. I would sacrifice a goat to Jeremiah Blackwell himself if it meant I'd be leaving here in a month. hell?
What have you got here, Twitch?
Don't call me that!
True North. A jock so dumb he makes jocks look bad. Guess Nathan Prescott made the shit list.
Oh, wow. This is some really weird crap, Prescott.
It's not yours. Give it back!
I hate that you're on the team now. You're such a loser.
Drew North is voiced by Trey Hutch. Nathan Prescott, in the original, voiced by Nick Schreiner. Here he is voiced by Caleb Thomas. So as before the confrontation here. So the mustache drove me to school today. Yep, that's what my life's become. Even worse, he thought the ride was like a tell me how things are gonna be from now on opportunity. I shut that shit down real quick, but I have a feeling he's gonna run crying to mom about it because that's the kind of little man baby he is. Yeah, I'll be honest, like that scene with David in the car, if he hadn't started by saying, you know, you've had enough of a vacation from a father figure, I might have let him talk. I might have just, you know, shut up and endured it. But that shit? Chloe is still very clearly grieving her father, who she loved deeply, incredibly deeply. So that comment, holy shit, was that ever out of line? And holy shit, was that the kind of comment that Chloe was not going to put up with? No. Fuck that noise. That was really crossing a line there. Like, hugely crossed the line. In a way that is absolutely not acceptable. He needed to be cut down after that. So, yeah. Had a dream about Dad again. The one where I was there when it happened. It seems to get harder and harder after each of these to remember what's real and what's not. All I can remember after I wake up is how much I miss him. I hope that never goes away. The Chloe who wasn't there. Or was I? Yeah, she's got a little bit of survivor's guilt thrown in there. Maybe kind of wishes that she was there with him when it happened.
Guys, no need to fight. You can both be losers.
The mute speaks?
Don't be a dick.
Whoa! You earn a spot on the squad, Twitch. You don't have your dad try to buy off the coach.
At least my family pays tuition. How much financial aid does your deadbeat dad need again?
And yeah, he's
Wow. Dick move, Nathan.
My dad lost his job at the shipyard when your dad closed it down. And you want to talk shit to me?
Leave Nathan alone.
You know something, Prescott? I'm gonna do you a favor. You can't be a part of the team and be into this stupid crap at the same time.
Yeah, you can.
You're a piece of shit. I am going
Stop
to
it!
kill you.
You guys, stop! Chloe, do something! Don't just stand there watching!
Alright. For Samantha. I will step in for Samantha. Because she's clearly a sweetheart. Even if both of these people are kind of assholes.
The only way to stop a bully is to be aggressive. I've got to put Drew down. Back off, idiot.
What the hell did you just say to me?
Idiot. You're not used to a word that big, are you? Don't be scared.
You're seriously defending Nathan Prescott?
So, I am going to lose this. I have a reason for losing it. Basically, it is for a later story moment.
Look at yourself, then look at him. That's hardly fair, don't you think?
Are you crazy? Mind your own business, freak.
Anyway, yeah. The correct... and either the other options would have worked. Either Nathan's an easy target, or got me feeling sorry for Prescott. I will show... Yeah, I'll wait until the end to screw up the last one.
You have no idea how crazy I am. Keep pushing and find out.
You want a piece of this?
You mean your budding bromance with Nathan? You're clearly into him. Just pull his hair already.
I mean, dude, no, not cool.
You think this is funny? You think I'm joking here?
So either the other options will work here. I will be going with the one that does not work.
Look, if you insist on continuing to suck so much, there won't be any oxygen for the rest of us.
All talk, no game, huh, Chloe?
Booyah! That took me months to put together!
Quit the team, Twitch. For your own good.
Shit. Next time, mind your own business.
You're welcome.
Are you alright? Thanks for sticking up for him. People think just because of his family.
Everything okay here?
No problem, Skip.
Good job stepping in while the bullying was going on, Skip. Glad we talked. Me too. I know you're doing your best. Love you. Drew North is Mikey's older brother, and the two of them couldn't be more different. Drew is a legit jock, like the type that spends hours a day in the gym and has nicknames for his biceps. I've never been to a Bigfoot's game, but I hear he's actually really good at throwing stuff into other stuff over there. Ball goes into... Basketball goes into net. Football goes into... butt. Pretty sure. Mikey told me that Drew is planning to go to college on an athletic scholarship, which is good because their family is even poorer than mine. Their dad was one of the fishermen who lost his job because of the Prescott Corporation. As you might imagine, this put Nathan on Drew's shit list. Not a good list to be on. In the war between a meathead and a shithead, does anyone win? Anyway, I don't think Drew's really a bad guy, and I guess I wouldn't know. It's like we exist in two completely different planes of existence that happen to be in the same school. Happy to keep it that way. So yeah, Nathan is on the team because his dad paid for him to be on the team, which, you know, fair enough that the rest of the team does not take kindly to that. And, you know, Nathan's dad laid off Drew's dad, so again, you know, no shit that he's angry. It's not fair to take out his anger about that on Nathan. It is not right for him to blame Nathan for his father's decisions. But Sometimes it's hard to know what. Sometimes that's tough. Sometimes it's hard not to be unfair. And anyway, yes. So, like I said, either the other options that I chose in the two that I failed. So he's like, you're defending Nathan Prescott. You can say either Nathan's an easy target or got me feeling sorry for Prescott. Either of those will get you a point. And then at the end, you think it's funny, you think I'm joking. You can go with either I think we're done or think. And either of those will get you the point. Like I said, I deliberately lost. It is something that will have consequences later in the game. Not going to spoil anything now, but I did lose so that for a very specific reason. Most of these, it doesn't really matter. Like, most of these things, it's not a huge deal if you win or lose. It's like it just changes how the scene plays out. Usually doesn't have major consequences. And this one, it doesn't have major consequences. The consequences are actually completely missable. In fact. Like, it's possible to not even know what losing this challenge does. As far as Blackwell students go, Elliot Hampton is pretty not terrible. Oh. Nathan Prescott is the golden child of the Prescotts, Arcadia Bay's oldest, wealthiest, and most powerful family, as they love reminding everyone. Nathan's dad does something nautical related. I think it has to do with murdering baby seals and turning them into death rays for the military, but I can't remember the details. That's a funny drawing. Whatever the case, there's a lot of people in this town who hate the Prescotts, including all the fishermen you put out of work. And you do not want to mess with fishermen. They smell. Nathan is odd. He's extremely privileged, yet dark and brooding. Even though he's a dick, I can't help feeling bad for him sometimes. He's really just a weird little dude trying to figure out his shit, but he has to pretend to be all this stuff he's clearly not, like an athlete or a cool kid. You can tell it fucks him up inside. Of course, the best cure for feeling bad for Nathan is to actually talk to Nathan. Then you remember what a wonderfully punchable face those Prescott genes gave him. Yep. He is a dick. He is indeed a dick. Anyway. Huh. I wonder if there's anything going on soon.
I'm
That
officially
pic would
out of
actually make a
excuses to
sweet
stay out here.
tattoo.
Must mean it's chemistry time.
That pic would actually make a sweet tattoo.
Kind of. Marijuana cigarettes kill. Yeah, gotta love the hyperbole there, honestly. Marijuana is one of the lightest drugs possible that you can do, basically. I mean, I'm not into it myself. I have no interest in doing it myself, but marijuana is really not a big deal.
Maybe if I delay going inside long enough, Blackwell will be overrun by future excellence. And by future excellence, I mean mole people.
Maybe. Old people, that would be pretty cool. mole people, yes. Bring in the mole people.
Oh, good. You're here.
I do beseech you, chiefly that I might set it in my prayers. What is your name?
Miranda. Oh, my father, I have broke your hest to say
Good.
so.
Admired Miranda. Indeed worth what's dearest in the world. Many a lady I have eyed with best regard, and many a time had listened to... many a time the harmony of their tongues hath I
Hayden,
listened to.
You're killing me. You've had weeks to be off book.
Sorry, Mr. Keaton.
No, don't apologize to me. Apologize to your scene partner who's been very accommodating, and to your other fellow actors, and most of all, to yourself.
Mr. Keaton, sorry to interrupt, but does this look better? I had my mom take it in a bit.
Rachel looks awesome.
Indeed.
This is getting as surreal as last night.
Looking good, Rach.
Very cool.
Exquisite Rachel, as always.
Mr. Keaton, I'm still having trouble with... My affections are then most humble. I have no ambition to see a goodlier man. I mean, does she really mean that?
Especially because I just straight out told her I've been banging all the ladies.
Yeah, that is hard. We've talked about that line forever. We need a fresh perspective. The question is, are Miranda's feelings of instant passion for Ferdinand just inexperience in dramatic circumstances, or has she actually just met the love of her life? What do you think?
The teacher, Travis Keaton, is voiced by Steve Phelan. Steve Phelan. He's cool. He is really, really fun. Hayden, in the original game, voiced by Don McManus. In this game, voiced by Ike A. And, is that Juliet? I'm not sure if that's Juliet up there. I think that's Juliet. In the original, voiced by Diane Hutton. In this game, voiced by Christina Tasker. Anyway. Going with Miranda's an idiot. The teacher agrees with you. Mr. Keaton agrees with you that Miranda's an idiot.
Sometimes, when you meet someone who's going to change your life, you just know it, I guess. Also, you've got parents coming to see the show, right? At $20 a ticket, it's gotta be true love.
Wow. A romantic and a cynic. That actually kind of helps me. Thanks.
That is impressive. Romantic and cynic that is impressive. Like, genuinely, it's not easy. It's not easy to pull that tightrope that well.
Thanks, Mr. Keaton.
Later.
See you later, guys.
Oh no. I have first period improv with a class full of freshmen now.
Your eye looks fabulous. Where'd you get it done?
What?
Just kidding. That asshole really clocked you.
It wasn't a big deal.
I'll just be a minute.
Okay, so why am I here again?
Oh, could you grab my belt
I'm so
for me?
confused.
I think it's in my bag over there.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Okay, get the belt. Don't say any stupid shit and don't, like, fall down. Should be doable, right?
So, yeah, we're getting to know Rachel. And right off the bat, we can see that she does have very much a magnetic personality.
Sweet caller, Pepe.
Indeed.
Should be life is drama.
Shakespeare is my homeboy.
If I'd known acting meant getting to play with weapons, I totally would have auditioned for the Tempest. I guess the Prescott donation doesn't cover this.
Pencil fund.
Hey now. Sharing is caring.
Pencils for stage manager only, aka Steph.
This poster definitely says something. To internet or not to internet? I have feelings about this. Most of them are not good feelings. Why do theater kids take themselves so seriously?
Rachel Amber playing Prospera. A newcomer to Blackwell Academy, Rachel Amber blew the doors off her audition with a heartbreaking rating of Blanche from Tennessee Williams' A Streetcar Named Desire. I don't know that I could ever watch Streetcar Named Desire without thinking of the Simpsons episode where they put on a musical version of it. Stella, can't you hear me yell? You're putting me through hell. Other interests include athletics, debate team, boosters fundraising, local history, and nature. Rachel hopes to one day grace the stages of Broadway and the silver screen of Hollywood. Nathan Prescott playing Caliban. A favorite son of the oldest and most influential family in Arcadia Bay, Nathan hopes this performance of The Tempest will only further the legacy of the Prescott name at Blackwell Academy. Playing Caliban has been a challenge for the sophomore, who enjoys sports, photography, and casual hangouts with his many friends. With his many friends! They're all just off camera. Dana Ward playing Miranda. That was Dana, not Juliet. Again, Dana Ward in the original, again, voiced by Danny Knights. In this game, voiced by Maura Corsini. A sophomore, Dana has performed in 2 other productions at Blackwell Academy since her freshman year. Dana enjoys football, Go Bigfoots, social media, and school dances. She hopes to be a member of the Vortex Club when she's a senior. Hayden Jones playing Ferdinand. This show marks the introduction of Hayden Jones to Blackwell Academy's drama club. He auditioned on a dare, and as it turns out, actually really digs acting. A sophomore, his other interests include playing sports, herbals, and taking long walks in the woods. So yeah, sophomores, which means that by October 2013, they should have graduated. They should have been graduates already. So yeah, the timeline doesn't... Having these characters, I understand why they did it. But having them here in 2010, it does sort of throw off. It is inconsistent with the original. Juliet Watson playing Ariel. So Juliet is also playing. We just haven't seen her yet. Juliet's primary interests include journalism and social activism, but she is very excited to be debuting this spring in the role of Ariel, the capricious and powerful spirit Prospera has enchanted and bound to do her magical bidding. Travis Keaton directing. A veteran of Broadway, Travis Wilbury Keaton serves the prestigious Blackwell Academy as a teacher of the dramatic arts, mentor, and friend. He hopes this humble reinterpretation of Shakespeare's masterpiece can inspire the next generation of the country's leaders to strive for greatness, and never to forget his motto, Ars Gratia Artis. I know that one, I'm totally blanking on what that means. Art for art's sake. Stage manager, Steph Gingrich. Tech crew, Adam Glenn, Gina Yao, Stella Hill, Jason Redford. Sound design, Brooke Scott. Program cover, poster, Evan Harris. Special thanks to Principal Wells, Rose Amber, Caroline Prescott, Helen Christensen, Bernadette Hoyda, Samuel Taylor, and especially the Prescott Foundation. R.A. will suck as Prospera. If VC had any talent, maybe she would have gotten the part. Talent? Is that what got Mr. K to cast you, slut?
R.A. will suck as Prospera. If VC had any talent, maybe she would have gotten the part.
Talent? Is that what got Mr. K to cast you, slut?
Guess they don't call it Drama Lab for nothing.
Alright, so. Yep. The pencil fund, then the empty pencil jar over there. Yeah, all the pencils stuck up in the ceiling tile.
Chloe! My pants get lonely without my belt.
Okay. Anyway, the developers have said that that was a prank that Hayden pulled on Steph. Max. Spoiled dick baby. Being a douche, being a douche, being a douche. Loser number 1, Blackhell. Loser number 2, Blackhell. Loser number 3, Blackhell. Have I ever told you about Nathan Prescott, aka Spoiled Dick Baby? Anyway, you know that old question about what if you could go back in time and assassinate Hitler? Well, I worry I just stopped that assassination when I got between Nathan and an ass beating by Drew, football jock and all-around angry teenager. Maybe I'm getting soft in my old age? Spoke to Elliot too. He was super nice, as always. He wanted to hang out, as always. And I was non-committal, as always. Poor guy. He's super persistent. It must be hard trying to give a shit about me. Damn. Hard line. That is a hard line. Speaking of giving a shit, I actually played a game with Steph and Mikey this week. It wasn't terrible, but I'm not sure I have the energy to consistently care that much about anything. I should probably be concerned about how little a shit I give these days. But that would mean giving a shit, wouldn't it? Oh wow, just now Rachel being added. How do you describe Rachel Amber? I've been trying to find the right word since we met. The crazy thing about Rachel is that I really should hate her guts. I mean, she's a straight-A student, beloved by everyone at school, including students and teachers. She's super into acting, and I hear she even does modeling on the side, which I imagine her district attorney dad and Stepford housewife mom support her in. It all sounds like a recipe for awfulness. Yet, Rachel somehow is nothing like the privileged golden child type you'd expect. She's not like any type, actually. She's probably the most surprising person I've ever met. And that's not just because when we met she was helping me take down some skeevy assholes at a rock show. But it's just this feeling she gives off. Like when you're with her, anything is possible. Fuck, it really sounds like I have a crush on her, doesn't it? Here's hoping she reveals something really horrible about herself soon. Like a stamp collection. Or a love for cat memes. Something to make her a little less indescribably awesome. So yeah. District attorney is her father.
That's the nicest backpack I've seen in my life.
She wanted to say something snarky, but she genuinely couldn't.
Rachel looks so happy here.
Rachel loves her daddy. Something the two of them have in common.
There's Rachel's belt. Guess I'll go give this to Rachel now.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's just right off the bat, she is just hypnotic somehow. Like, she just, right off the bat, she just catches me. Liam, oh bye.
Must be 100 costumes in here. Am I the only student who's not in this show? Rachel Amber, drama star and guardian angel? I still can't believe that was her last night.
Yeah, let's do the angel.
Save my life. Get some ink.
Dramatis Personae achievement for that one.
Less talk, more belt.
I'm gonna guess it's from Logan.
Dana, you are very beautiful. Do you want to go out? I would be into that. Logan scratched out. Guess who? Logan. Guess who? Fucking Logan. What a... I mean... It's hard to hate him when he does shit like this. Like... You know, in the original game, he knocked Dana up and then bailed. Which... Hard? Or was that Logan or was that someone else? Or was Logan... Hold on, which one was Logan? Am I mixing the two up? Yeah, so he got Dana pregnant and then abandoned her. Which, yeah. But, and then he also hits on Max. But like, you know, that's really cute. Am I wrong? Is that note not really cute? The fact that he keeps, like, the fact that he keeps trying to, like, be clever. Another note.
Oh, sometimes you just gotta turn up the heat.
Where are all the pencils? I know it was you, Hayden. Yeah, Hayden pulling a prank on Steph. That is a funny prank. Genuinely, that is a funny-ass prank. I hope Steph does have a sense of humor. She probably does have a sense of humor about it, like, especially if she finds out where they went. It's like, especially if she notices them stuck in the ceiling. She'd probably be like, "What? Why would you throw them up there?" I hope she'd have a sense of humor about it. I imagine she probably would. She seems cool. Pirate hat.
Rachel? Is this your belt?
Yes! Thank you.
Like, don't be weird, don't be weird.
I really liked your costume.
Thanks. So, did you bring flowers for my dressing room?
How about a belt instead?
Perfect.
Chloe, like, don't stare, don't stare,
I'll
don't stare.
let you finish changing now.
Chloe Price.
Rachel Amber?
Last night was amazing.
I'd never seen Firewalk live. Pretty fierce show.
We'll have to do it again. To tell the truth, I went to bed last night wishing it never had to end. But then I thought, why? Why does it have to end?
Flirty.
Maybe it doesn't have to end.
Exactly. How would you like to join me on a little field trip?
Ditch class? You mean it?
Is that weird?
No, it's awesome.
I hoped you'd say that. Now about that eye, that is a hell of a battle scar. Do you want me to cover it up with some makeup?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, please. People won't shut up about it.
Yeah. Chloe is totally crushing on Rachel.
Hold still.
And Rachel...
This is a lot of makeup.
That's the price of valor. Close your eyes.
And Rachel definitely likes Chloe.
Much better.
Holy shit.
Let's get the hell out of here.
And that will be the end of the black eye. That means like we won't see the black eye for the rest of the game. So this is a good place to end this episode. And yeah, it's becoming very clear why everybody likes Rachel Amber. She's very pretty, very smart, very charismatic. And it does seem like she knows, like she just knows how to slip into any group. Like she just, whoever she's with, she fits in. Anywhere she goes, she fits right in. Rock concert at an old abandoned mill. No problem. She slips right in. Just doesn't seem out of place at all. Drama club? Absolutely. And yeah, she's got something, like I said, magnetic about her. She is very easy to like. And, you know, when she turns on the charm, clearly she makes whoever she's with feel like the most important person in the world at the moment. Or not even that, but it's like, yeah, I mean, it's just, she clearly, like, and she is clearly interested in Chloe. This early, it's sort of open question whether she's interested as a friend or or if she's romantically interested. Right off the bat, you get the feeling that there's a romantic interest, that there's an attraction. And, don't think this counts as a spoiler. That is obviously something that you can play. That is something that you can encourage through the game, and yeah. Nathan will still be a presence in this game. Interesting. Maybe. Well, I suppose he was kind of a big presence at points in the first game as well. Obviously, this is before Jefferson showed up, so this is before Nathan got into the darkest shit. He was still an asshole. This early on, there may have still been some hope. If he got, if he had a little bit more luck with people, and yeah. But whatever. So yeah. As I mentioned, the Tempest is going to be a fairly major thing throughout this first two episodes in particular. The Tempest will be a major theme, a major element of the story. May as well mention here as well, there's still a fair bit left to go in Episode 1. While there's only 3 episodes, they are a little bit longer compared to the first game. The first game is like 4 or 5 hours. 4 or 5 hours per episode. This one is longer episodes. Fewer, but longer, which is good. Next episode, so going forward, now that we have actually sort of properly met Rachel, she's going to be a major part as well. So we sort of hit this similar point to where in the first game, like when we got into the car with truck with Chloe in the first game. We'd already seen Chloe before that, in the bathroom. But once you get into the truck, that's when she becomes part of your story. That's sort of the same thing here. We saw Rachel at the concert. Now she's part of the story. So the rest of the game, really, basically the entire rest of the game is going to be about Chloe and Rachel, their relationship. So we have hit the point where that is now going to be what we explore. But we will begin that properly in the next episode. For now, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.